Hello and welcome back to the Valorant IVitational here, where we have had a long day of Valorant and it's been a long, exciting day of Valorant. We've got another game for you right now. We've just moved down to the lower bracket. We were just watching the upper bracket. Now we're watching the lower bracket. We're going to be coming at you with Anime Club versus Vinacity Esports. We watched a little bit of... Oh no, we didn't watch... I'm sorry. I'm absolutely incorrect about that. But yeah, we're going to be watching these two teams come up together now, and it's coming into the lower bracket semi-finals. They have one more round after this where they're going to play against people who have just lost in the winners semi-finals, but these guys are looking to just completely make their way back through that lower bracket. I think both of them have got a couple wins in the lower bracket now. Vinacity Esports, I think, got knocked down in the first round. They're now fighting their way all the way through. Anime Club, I think, got knocked out last round. So both teams have played once in the lower bracket, and they're just going to come through now, try and get their next win. How you feeling, Thunder?
You know, I'm feeling great about this matchup. I'm really excited and interested to see what we have going on. I mean, and what a kind of just like roller coaster of games that we've had today. You know what I mean? From, you know, our first matchup, which was a great one. Second matchup, Avidity coming out, very, very far and away on top, and then completely getting obliterated in the next game against SEAL Team, which SEAL Team is looking stellar. They look so good right now. So a lot of faith in them as they move forward through the bracket. And that this losers bracket that we're in now, though, there is a lot of talent across these teams. And we always talk about momentum in Valorant and the importance of it, right? I do think that any of these teams can make a solid run through the losers bracket and try to make a run back up to face a team like SEAL Team, which is just, I mean, again, they look almost unstoppable right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I said Vinacity Esports came down in the first round. I think they played against... I can't remember who they played against here. I think they played against Zero Gravity in the first round. They got knocked out, and then they came back. They won against Frostbite in the first round of the lower bracket, and then TLP Prism to come into this round here. Anime Club... fought off Danny Get Off Path of Exile to come into this one. They've only played one game in the lower bracket. They did win their first in the upper bracket. But, I mean, honestly, both teams are looking great coming into this. Vinacity Esports have done well in their games, and they have great ranks from what I've seen. And Anime Club also looking great, have great ranks as well. A lot of their players are immortal, and a lot of them have played competitive games before this one. So I'm excited to see how both teams do in this one.
I am too. I am definitely. You know, you make a lot of great points there about these players, right? Their ranks, what they're bringing in as far as experience in the game, all of that. Very experienced players we have out there. But again, even on the day, right? We have seen one team come out and perform extremely well and then come out and, you know, not be able to put anything together in the next game. Sometimes it has to do with map. Sometimes it has to do with comp. Sometimes it is just as bare bones as, okay, my team has got your team figured out, and that's it, right? You know, or your team has my team figured out, and I can't go anywhere. B site, yeah. A site, if there's a C site, it doesn't matter. We're making no movement. Sorry. You know, that's just kind of the way the game goes. So I am interested to see exactly how these two teams stack up in that way.
Yeah, I mean, we just watched Avidity come up 13-1 against a team and then drop down 13-1 against another team. It is what happens when you have a tournament with such a wide range of skills in it. We do have Radiant teams here. We do have, you know, those lower kind of gold, platinum teams here. And it's not like having a low rank in ladder means you're going to be bad as a full team. I've talked about this a lot on my Twitter and everything like that and in other broadcasts, how, you know, being a certain rank in ladder it's a completely different game. Ladder and professional play is completely different. You know, your ability to get picks by yourself is what is really tested in ladder, whereas your ability to work as a team, your strategies, how you can adapt against another team and come back into the next game, come back into the next map. That's what's really tested in pro play, and that's why it's so different. It doesn't really matter exactly what your ranks are. They're a good indicator of your skill, but they're not exactly the be-all end-all. So now we're heading into Bind again, a brilliant map on this one. Excited to see how they'll do.
Yeah, very excited to see it. You know, you mentioned that about rank. It doesn't always tell the whole story, right? You know, and that's for any players, just kind of across the spectrum of skill level. But specifically here, it does pertain. Look at this. We've got Astra. Is Ty going to lock in this Astra? We shall see. Bind is, I mean, if we have two Astras out there, it's going to make Bind a very, very busy map.
Yep, exactly. I mean, Astra has so much utility, whether it's her gravity well or her concussion blast. Like all of her abilities are just so interesting and like make so much difference. And she's everywhere. Like she's a controller that can do everything. You know, she can slow players down. She can stop them from getting into places. She can completely lock off half the map. There we go. Two Astras on this map. It's pretty much a mirror comp here. We're seeing difference in the Sentinels. We're seeing a couple of differences in the Duelists. But apart from that, these are very normal NA meta comps. You got two Duelists, and you've got your Sentinel, your Initiator, and your Controller. Very normal stuff. Excited to see how they both play out differently, because Killjoy is definitely a very different Sentinel from Cypher.
You know, you said it. Yeah, very, very different. But you know, to that point, on a map like Bind, okay, all I can keep thinking, when I see two Astras, and I see a Killjoy, and I see a Cypher, and I look that we're playing on Bind, all I can keep thinking is, man, there's going to be crap everywhere. 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 I'm telling you, it's going to be all over the place. The utility is going to be everywhere. It's going to make things very unpredictable. Okay, we've talked about some of these moves away from the Duelists a little bit. We see a lot of Duelists here, though. But again, the utility, what utility are people using? What utility are teams using? Why are they going away from some of the agents that can heal and going for agents that can really block off site and do a bunch of that stuff? It's going to make things unpredictable, and I love that.
Yeah, exactly. When you only have 5 members in a team, you do have to think, what exactly, what do you want to prioritize? Right now, people are prioritizing utility in the form of, you know, your controlling with your smokes. Those are very important. Your duelist. Interesting to see that double duelist became the NA meta, because it's an interesting way. Because you know, when you're in ladder, you think more duelists is worse, right? But you know, it means you've got less utility that you can use as a team. But it seems like in this format that we're seeing right now in this meta, it is the way people are playing. Vinacity Esports playing it slowly here on the attack, but they're going to start making moves. One in towards bathrooms, one in over towards B-Long, just trying to find out where Anime Club are playing and kind of figure them out as a team. But now they go for the push onto A. Everybody coming forward very quickly. Astra's been able to block off a lot of the sites. Mizelle's going to go for the plant, but J Brown's going to do a lot of damage. Neither player getting taken down, but Legend's going to turn around the corner onto Metin. They get the spike down and back off. They do have a little bit of control, but Anime Club have the man advantage. Playing it slowly. Boston does take down Ty there, and another one onto Dev as they push around the corner. Legend going to have to go through lamps here to try and find something. Takes down one. Camdog has taken down J Brown on the other side of the site, though. It's a 2v2 now as they push through lamps, try and find some control. Camdog is watching it. Going to go for the first pick. No, going to wait. Get smoked off there. Now comes the defuse, turns around the corner, does take down the diffuser, but 6 feet is going to take down Legend now. Oh, might not be able to do this. It's Sova v Sova. Here comes the recon dart to find out where they are, but they need to stick it if they want to get it. Can't find it in time. If they don't stick it now, that's it. 6 feet has won this round, even if he doesn't get taken out there. Going to be taken out by the bomb, but it's a good round for Vinacity Esports. Well played in the post plan.
Wow, what an exciting pistol round. I love a pistol round that goes toe-to-toe like that. Everybody in, I mean, and at the end there, that Sova v Sova, what a matchup. It's great, you know, I mean, the attacking team setting up very, very well there from showers. I mean, great stuff, sensing where the defuse was and then taking him out. A great round for Vinacity.
Absolutely now, and they're going to be able to afford themselves full armor and some Spectres coming into this one. Legend is going to be playing that flying shotgun on the shorty there. But again, Vinacity playing it relatively slowly. They want to, you know, in the start of a game, you do want to kind of figure out what your opponents are all about. Make sure you can get picks before you push in, because you don't know how well they're going to play in that position where they're down a man.
Agreed. I think the speed at which they pushed right there, that was really what was kind of the measure of their success in that round. You know, they didn't rush in a pistol round like you can kind of do. And so they played it safe, played it smart, and man, that was, yeah, that is fantastic.
Yeah, Legend here, though, coming through with the flank with the shorty. Metin and Legend are going to meet, but Metin is going to find the crosshair first, find the head of Legend, take that down, and that's a brilliant pick for them because it means they've got themselves some man advantage. They're pushing through now. They found the B site. They get Ty down for their troubles. They're going to run all the way through. Dev has been found on that flank, and Mizello's going to take down J Brown as the time goes down. The plant is going to be taken out here. They have full control of the site. They have full control of Hookah.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, and before Dev can even turn around the corner, Metin's going to take him down. Camdog going to help him out for that pick onto Smes, and it's absolutely no casualties on the side of Vinacity.
Yeah, wow. Great stuff. Look at that with the B plant. If you can get in and you can get set up on a B plant like that, man, it makes it so difficult. And this team looks so good right now. Vinacity, that was, I mean, really, when you say flawless, because it technically was, but it did look just so clean all the way across.
Yeah, absolutely. From protecting their flank to making sure that they got full site control. They did brilliantly there. They're going to bankroll a bit, save those Spectres. No reason to buy up into this next round, although Anime Club do have to. Buying up all of those ARs. They're expected to win this round, and Legend's going to make an impression immediately by taking down Metin before they can get into bathrooms here. Trying to hold off 6 feet as well. And actually going to push through with the Owl drone there to get that ult orb, get that ult available. The knives now fully available for Legend. They're going to back off. Go back towards the site here. They've got the man advantage, don't need to push any further or force the issue. Ty, though, going to be taken down by Camdog through the edge of the box there. Oh, but Camdog's going to jump straight into the Nano Swarm, has to use that blast pack to get out. 6 feet taking down J Brown, though. J Brown not quite knowing what to do there. Now they have the site, they have that man advantage once again. They've got the spike down, and everybody is coming in from CT here, a difficult place to retake. They all just sit round corners, wait here. Mizello going for the first peek, but not looking for anything just yet. They're playing it passively. They know that they do have the advantage on this one, whether positionally or by members. Legend is going to be found by the Owl there, going to have to back up once again. Mizello looking for the first pick, does find one. The trade comes through from Smes. Smes has to back up though. Oh, Camdog almost getting taken down by the shock dart there, but it gets away. Doesn't find a single shot onto Smes though as they push through it to 2v2. Legend going to go for the defuse. Goes for half there, but the Hunter's Fury is coming out. That's going to hurt. Going to try and take him down, and no time if they get taken out here. Going to stick it and going to find it before the Hunter's Fury gets them. Legend also taking down Boston at the end there. Well played to know that they couldn't get taken down if they swapped the defuser there.
Huge! What great game sense when that Sova ultimate comes in. Get out of the way. You got half already. Let your teammate get the other half. That was a massive round for the defenders. Man, very impressive stuff out of Anime Club. That was
Honestly,
huge.
I could not have made that decision in the moment. Like,
No!
knowing that they had done 2 Hunter's Fury shots, there's only one left, I have enough health that I can soak that up and still stick the defuse. I would not have been able to make that decision actually in the moment.
No, me
Really
neither.
well done
I'd
from them.
be standing there like, and then I'm dead.
One down.
Speaking of being dead, there goes Mizello as Legend pushes forward, gets that first pick immediately, just an immediate headshot. Legend looking like the duelist that they've picked now. Sme's going to use the drone to try and get a little bit of position here. Ty is going to take down Camdog with the Judge as they push through into Hookah there. Going to find all those advantages, but Metin is going to take down Legend, thinking, okay, you've taken your fun, now we're going to take you down for it. Ty's going to pick up that Phantom that they earned earlier in the round. It's a 3v4 now. Vinacity know that they do have a little bit of options coming into this one. The Recon Dart is going to spot out Metin, but takes it down before it fully gives away their location. They know one here is in bathrooms. I don't know how many, so they're not going to go for the rotate yet. 2 players over towards the side of B, and Boston's going to turn around on long here. Look for the first pick. Trying to find anything. Ty is inside the container, setting up some of the stars, but playing it slowly. Once again, both teams just kind of feeling each other out, making sure that they're not making any unforced errors. There's 30 seconds remaining. J Brown holding down elbow there as Ty holds down the site. Here comes the Empress from Vinacity Esports as they come around the corner, take down that turret, trying to find the first pick though. They need one more pick before they can really get control of the site. There's only 15 seconds left and Ty has taken down Boston. 6 feet trying to get positional advantage, takes down Ty. Smez though is going to finish that one out with 2 great picks.
Wow. I really thought Vinacity had a decent strategy there and had a decent shot, but boy, this Anime Club squad just sniffed it out and made it happen. great stuff. Look at them. They are in a great position here in this game.
Yeah, they've absolutely really held off the Vinacity Esports plays. Doing really well to, you know, kind of implement some strategy, implement some critical thinking into their plays to make sure that they're getting the rounds that they need. But now, Vinacity Esports with kind of a half buy coming into this one. They've got some ARs, they haven't really got full armor on everyone now, so they're going to play it slowly, wait for picks, try and find... Just that first pick would be brilliant for them to get into a site now. They're holding down Anime Club Hookah with such a great firing squad there as... Yeah. It's going to be difficult to find anything there. They get that that orb to get the ultimate over in bathrooms, and they're going to back off now, but the firing squad has already found Camdog. Boston does take down Ty, though, over on long, and that's going to be the first pick that they need. Doesn't come without its cost, but they're going to back up now, head towards A, where there are only 2 players waiting, but they're much less... terrifying prospect than a Killjoy and a Jet over towards the side of B, so maybe they will choose this one. Metin finds the first shot and then sprays down the rest with Dev Invert there, pushes through, using the Cosmic Divide there to find the site, get that spike down. Now it's going to have to be a retake. The Hunter's Fury is going to stop the first part of the spike being planted, but honestly, completely stopping it. It might actually get the pick. Nope, 6 feet is going to avoid the rest of it and does get the spike down, but that's a lot of time wasted, so they do have a little more time to retake. The shot dart comes out, tries to find something. Metin has found J Brown, and there comes... Oh, the neural theft, but it's not going to matter if Smez can find his shots, gets 1 pick down. And now, in the 3v2, has to retake this one. They know where Smez is, but that wall is not wall bangable. Can't kill him through that one. Smez going to turn around the corner. Boston going to take him out before a shot can be fired. And now there's one more player, Sadin Lamps. Oh, but nobody's looking that way. Boston's going to turn straight into the crosshairs. Legend, not quite finding the shot onto 6 feet. Overcorrecting a little bit there. 6 feet is going to finish it out.
Wow. Vinacity, nice work. That Astra ulti comes in, gets him in great position. The plant comes. I mean, that Sova ult, it did delay them. You said it, but getting through it, they did nice work of that. 6 feet jumping out of the way and then making that plant happen. That's big. That's big right now for Vinacity because it was looking like a momentum shift in the way of Anime Club.
Yeah, and it's completely going to stop the bankrolling that Anime Club are trying to accomplish here. They're going to have to buy up into this one a little more shakily. Jet is going to be able to use the ult after buying for one of her teammates here, but in the end, an ult, you do have to hit your shots. Going to play aggressively to try and pick up an actual weapon. Does find one, but going to back off before any trouble is caused. And now it's all up to Vinacity Esports to try and figure out exactly where they want to go. Looks like they're going to head towards A, using that camera to try and find a little bit of positional advantage. And Metin taking down bathroom control by themselves here. The rotation is going to come through for the Jet player on Anime Club's side. Just going to make it a little more difficult to take A. But now out comes the Owl drone to find anybody they can. The showstopper is going to come through from Camdog, pushing through into Lamps, finding that first pick. Not quite on the feet, but does find it nonetheless, taking a lot of damage. But they have the sight now. Coming round the smoke. Metin is going to take down Smez there, and they have the spike down. Legend, though, with the classic, takes down Camdog before anything else can be found. Legend again, picking up that Vandal, taking down Mizello there, and now has a little bit more time, a little bit more control in Lamps here. 6 feet is going to have to hide behind this corner and knows that there's players on either side. Turns around the corner, Dev is going to take down Boston. Legend is going to spray down 6 feet. Now it's all up to Metin, but Metin isn't going to find it. Trying to kill Legend there. Legend dashes away, and J Brown from heaven is going to pick him up.
A very, very solid effort out of Vinacity. I think, again, we're seeing great play from that Astra. Man, Boston is doing great stuff with the utility, just coming up short in that round, though.
Yep, so close, and that is going to be a crushing blow for Vinacity Esports' economy here. 2 players are actually going to buy up, although it's going to be difficult for the rest of them to do that. And it just gives Anime Club a little bit of breathing space, as now they have enough to buy up into this round and also not really worry about their economy next round. So
yeah, looks like they might back out of it. Camdog, gonna back out, yep.
Yeah. If your teammates can't buy around you, it is very difficult to win around. Maybe it's not easy to justify spending that much money. Ooh, not quite learning your lineups there, maybe.
Yep.
Let's hit the wall.
Just a touch off on that one.
Yeah, a little too much power on that one does send it into a place where it's not going to find 6 feet. Although that is going to find 6 feet, but he's so far away, it doesn't really matter. It does give the information that Smez can push up and get that orb, though. Now, getting that little bit closer to the ult. The Nanoswarm is going to keep them well out of B, but there goes Mizella with the classic. Absolutely brilliant from them. Oh, Legend, though, spraying down, takes 2, 3, and that's going to stop them from getting in completely, but they do commit. Anime Club, for some reason, the Cosmic Divide there to keep them away from everything. It does completely lock off the spike, though. Makes it that much more difficult. Maybe better safe than sorry. Now it's up to Camdog and 6 feet to retake this one with just pistols. It's going to be a tough ask for them. And they're just going to play it slow. Wait until this Cosmic Divide is over before they make anything happen. But the Cosmic Divide being over gives Legend full view of Camdog's head. And there's the ace from Legend.
Wow!
You should have seen your faces.
Wow! That last kill on B-Long was just snappy. Whoa! Unreal stuff. That's impressive. Big, big kill there. Oh, that ace was great.
I believe the term over there in America is snap into a Slim Jim, right? That you have. We don't have Slim Jims here, but it was,
that is it. Yeah,
a Slim Jim-esque shot there from
yeah,
Legend.
right.
Legend,
yeah, it was that snappy. Certainly, it was. I'm
Legend
with you.
now is really racking up those kills, 15 and 4, miles ahead of anybody else on the roster of either team. And now it's all on the Vinacity Esports side. They have to come back into this one. Try and make their way through this. I would consider Bind a little bit defensive-sided, so it's not the end of the world if they end this half 7-5 or something like that, but it would definitely be nice to get these rounds back in their favor, and they know they have the quality to do so. They're going to push towards B now. No, they're going to head back, play it slowly, and we're going to get another little break in play.
See a glitch pop here. Hey, what do you think about the new skins that just dropped?
I love the new skins. I've already. I'm already Riot's my soul is owned by Riot already.
Sure.
And I've given them my money. I can't lie.
Yeah. Yo. No. Absolutely. I'm on the same page. I have been very specific about each, like getting like individual little things I've wanted. The two full packs that I've purchased are the Glitch Pop 2 and then these ones that just came out because they're so good. The way that they spin when you hit that Y, oh! The way they spin, I just can't get enough of that.
Absolutely not. The animations are very nice. Dev uses the showstopper, doesn't find the pick, but trades are coming out, and actually, Vinacity have already taken down the site there. Dev does find Metin in the end, but not quite going to find anything else. Going to have to back up a little bit. The lockdown is going to come out, and Legend with the flank immediately takes down 2 picks. Boston's going to find the trade, but now it's all up to Boston against 2 people. The lockdown is already in effect. They're on low health. They have to push all the way back up. Oh, and that's a great paint grenade to keep them as far away from the lockdown as possible. Now, Boston, I would run away as well, buddy.
Yep. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. You don't want to be anywhere near that. That was a great ulti right there out of the KJ.
Yeah, perfect. Kept them away, even though they were on low health. Yeah, it's interesting that Anime Club are really committing ultimates just to safeguard their rounds, you know? Even when the odds aren't completely in the opposition's favor, they're making sure that they're you know, not taking any chances. It's respectful to the other team, and it just gives you the best chances of winning that stuff. Maybe you need those ults in better scenarios where they could really make all the difference, but sometimes it's just great to make sure you have rounds, especially coming into the second half. So they've done well to do that now, and it's going to give Vinacity Esports a little bit of pause coming through this one. Checking the time around the corner immediately, takes one shot, but going to get out in time before her life is taken. Now has to fall all the way back to site. Low on health, but not low on drive, pushing all the way through into B main now. Just taking up a little location here. As Boston is going to turn around the corner, look for the first pick. Oh, finds a turret. Oh, here it comes. There it is. Oh, no! Mizella is taken down with the clean headshot from Legend there. Going to be able to get out with that pick, and even on low health, is just going to be able to find those picks. Legend absolutely... Oh, Smez as well. There we go. We find another pick, and Dev is going to take down Boston before they can find Legend's low health.
One enemy
and,
remaining.
oh, there goes Camdog now. It's just one after the other. There's only one player left on the side of Vinacity Esports. 6 feet, more than 6 feet away, but does find 2 with the Guardian. Gonna have to back up now. I mean, the spike is so far away, but that's a great 2 picks, actually.
Yeah, beautiful. Really beautiful.
Now, just waiting for anything to happen. Looking... Oh, shot
30 seconds
very
left.
close. Wasn't looking at it, but clipped the ankles a little bit there. Just kind of waiting, I think, looking for more exit frags. I don't think anybody's going to push him here, though. I don't think anybody, well, nobody really wants to come up against the Guardian from long range, even if he is on low health. It's not worth it. You're just going to lose economy. You know, the risk versus the reward. Not quite that great. 6 feet is just going to wait his time out here. Keep this Guardian into the next round, using the recon dart to make sure nobody's pushing through. Actually going to push up, look for a pick, but doesn't. Dev Invert is going to finish that one off, and maybe 6 feet just thinking, yeah, it's not worth it to keep that Guardian next round.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I might have kept the Guardian through, but either way, you know what? In a tight game like this, you know, you talked about how well Anime Club is using their ultimates, right? Using them maybe when they don't necessarily need to use them, but it would be efficient and it would be smart to use them, right? So what I like about that is that kind of mentality of like, okay, I can't use my ultimate again until I've already used this one. Like, I can't start saving up for the next one until I've used this one. So you got to be smart about using it. Oh! Nice, Legend.
Down A.
He just doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. Legend, again, getting an opening pick, and Vinacity don't learn. He's going to have to turn around the corner here a little blind, but, I mean, he's just hungry for more. Metin going to try and find the pick, but he's not going to go all the way around. I mean, it's an exemplary performance, Thunder.
Yeah, it's so good, so good. Legend, just, I mean, putting down a legendary performance. There you go, pun intended, 100%. Because it is, I mean, those type of challenges, coming out hard around those corners and saying, no, oh!
Wow.
There's a couple quick shots right there. Ty with a couple of frags.
Yeah, but interestingly, Vinacity, even on lower economy, have taken complete control of the B site. I don't think they have much chance to finish this one off, but they picked up a couple weapons. They might be able to do something. The sentry goes out in front of the smoke, but seeing the barrel of Metin's gun, Legend's going to turn around the corner, finish that one off, and Jay Brown going to finish the round off for him. 7 rounds on the side of Anime Club there.
Man, they are just playing so well. It took a few rounds, but now seeming like they really have Vinacity figured out, and look at that. Everybody in the single digits except Legend, and Legend double into the double digits. Let's go, Legend. I mean, playing Jet the way Jet should be played, in your face.
Yeah. Already 2 kills every round so far. 10 rounds have been played, 20 kills, and already with a what is that? Quick maths 3.4 KD already. That's like insane. And it's not even the end of the first half yet. Could come up with the 40k quite easily. Could even get 50 kills this game.
Yeah,
but he's gonna have to keep playing like this.
Look, it scares me, and I'm just casting it. I'm not playing. You know, so that's at the end of the day, that's what we're looking at here. It's crazy.
Well, he's not going to find any kills this round, and the Hunter's Fury is actually going to take out Ty as well there. Dev's going to find Boston, but it's too late. They already have control of the site. Oh no, they're going to run away. The Showstopper finds 6 feet, and they're actually going to have to back off here. It's back to a 3v3. Somehow, Anime Club has found a little grip in this round, and they've managed to get it back. Metin does know that they have full control of A, called the teammates over, get over here and get the spike down, but oh wow, that's some great placement of those. And the Hunter's Fury comes out to try and stop them as well. Actually going to find some damage there. That's brilliant to get one. Oh, Mizello though with the brilliant shot to take down the Heaven player. Gonna fake the plant, back up into the portal, run away. Brilliant play because both players had rotated from Anime Club. They were sure that they were heading towards A. They get the spike down on B now, and they have the man advantage. It's been turned around once again from Vinacity. And they're already pushing into... Oh, if you turn around this corner, you're gonna get that pick, Camdog. Nope, Smez has turned back around and not looking the correct... Oh, look at the wall! Stop looking at the wall! Camdog is gonna get taken out by Smez there, and Smez now is just sat there in elbow waiting. They do... Just, yeah, waiting for Dev to come around. Oh, Mizello is ready for it this time, though. Finds Smez and knows where Dev is now with the camera. Gonna turn around this corner. He has to go for it quickly because there's not much time left. Fakes a defuse. Nobody's falling for it quite yet. Oh, yeah. And then Metin checks it. Knows he's not there. Here comes the Eye to try and find him. And finds the last pick as well. I mean, great there from Vinacity to really take a bad situation and turn it on its head.
Last round in the half.
That move, that rotation back again, right? The double rotation going back over to the B site. I don't just love it, I'm in love with it. I'm telling you, man. That right there, as soon as I saw them hit that teleporter, I was like, yes, go, go, perfect. That's exactly what you want to do. Look at them, because then they're coming the long way. They're coming from defender spawn, which I always talk about how horrible it is. It just is. And so they get there first, they get to B first, and if you are on B first, man, the chance that you are going to be successful goes up by a large margin.
Yeah. The Legend just picked up the operator and is going to find the first pick through the wall onto Cambog's Cambog's torso. Like, let me finish my sentence, Dev. Dev turns around the corner, finds 2 immediate headshots, and I mean, it's already over for Vinacity Esports, surely. The owl comes through and is going to find out where the last 2 players are. Actually, it isn't. Doesn't quite get around the corner before it gets taken out of battery, but 6 feet and Boston now have to retake fully against 5 people in bathrooms here. Out come the smokes to give them a little bit of space, but that means they know they're A. I mean, everybody else knows now, and there's the recon dart. It finds both of them. Everybody's going to rotate now, but Dev is going to throw out the paint grenade and find 6 feet before they can even turn around the corner. Boston spraying wildly, but Legend and Dev turn around the corner at the same time. Legend finding him with the knives.
Yep. There you go. And another one the way of Anime Club. Look, the 8-4 scoreline is much, much, much different than a 9-3 or a 10-2. It is. 8-4 in the way of Anime Club is great for them right now, but they do not want to let Vinacity get out to a good start with any of these pistol rounds, because then all of a sudden we're right back in it. 8-6 is, I mean, it's right there.
It is really, I mean, yeah, Anime Club doing great. Vinacity Esports can come back into this. I've seen much stranger things happen. But they need to really try their hardest now. I would say, yeah, once again, I would say it's slightly defender-sided bind. They can make this happen, especially if they have the right strategies. Coming up with flanks is a great way of doing that. They know they're coming in through B short here now, and they've backed up into sight. They're going to play for that kind of a... You're going to run into the firing squad strat as they set up those smokes well into Hookah to stop them from getting through. Metin's already taken a lot of damage, but the rotates are coming through now. One flanking, one coming through CT. Clearing everything slowly. Ty's going to take down 6 feet there, though. Oh, and Legend's already gone onto site, made his presence known. Metin takes down 1, but it's not able to find the second. Smear's taking down Boston through the smoke. Oh, but Legend is caught in a sandwich of Mizello and Camdog. Camdog taken down by Ty, as well as Mizello, though. Closes that out.
Huge. Huge. Another big win for Anime Club. What I say, they did not want to let Vinacity come and get the pistol rounds, and that's not what they're doing. They are holding strong. What an effort. Legend, I mean, Legend right there, getting taken down in the crossfire. I was a little nervous about that move. You know, it just seemed like either get the knife out or just hang back in that corner for just a minute, right? But as we've said, Legend playing like a true Jet out there, being aggressive and getting into the mix.
Yeah, still doing incredibly well. And now... Recon darts are traded, and they cross paths quite nicely there on B long. Yeah. But Smez is just spraying down with the REs, trying to find that first pick. Doesn't quite find 6 feet. I think some of them went through his legs there. But they're going to push through now all the way onto A. Metin, ships passing in the ocean. Legend isn't going to see them. He still doesn't see them. Turns around the corner. Metin's already taken down 1, but the trades are coming through. Legend takes down 1. J Brown with another 2. Oh, the Legend, come on. Integrity, sportsmanship. What's happened?
Clearly, in a situation like that, you know that clearly the keycap has fallen off of the keyboard, and it is just a player putting the cap back on and making sure that that tactical crouch does still work. We all know that that is exactly what has happened here.
Yeah, you know how it is. Sometimes when you're playing video games, it's hot inside, your hands get sweaty, and you just keep slipping off the... You just keep slipping off the control key. It just... Oh no. Oh, whoops.
Yep, it happens, and you just sort of got to tap away and make sure it still works.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Legend has confirmed now that his keycap is back in place completely, and is going to keep that Spectre into this next round, and it's all ARs on the side of Vinacity. This is their time to shine. If they want to keep themselves in this game, this is where they need to get Anime Club on the back feet. Anime Club, though, are going to keep up their momentum, try and play quickly. Finds one actually through the smoke there. Smez is going to be found and actually tagged there. They know at least one is towards B main. They didn't see the second player through the smoke, but they're already holding so strongly on B main that the rest of the players are going to have to back up and wait for something to happen. One shock dart is going to be expended on the side with 6 feet there. to keep them away. But they're going to head towards A now. They've seen enough. And they want to go all the way back here. The Boombot coming out, try and find anything there. Legend is just going to push straight through that tripwire to just break it, make sure nothing is going to be found for the rest of his team. Mizello watching that smoke. Legend, oh, is it going to go down? Oh, the gravity well is going to keep him in there. Camdog is going to take down J Brown there. Oh, but Legend is going to get away just in time, backing off into the site. So much happening. Camdog takes down Ty. Smez takes down Camdog. Turning around the corner, though. It's a 3v4, and they're actually going to take the rotation. Oh, Smez isn't quite going to get in the teleporter. It's like, it's like 2012 when they try and get on the ship, but they get their legs crushed. Unfortunate. And they just can't quite get... Oh, that's maybe spoilers. Has anybody not seen 2012? Does anybody even want to see 2012 anymore?
You're good. You're definitely
Yeah,
good.
I think that one's fine.
I promise that the spoiler stands as not. It's not a spoiler that is so important that it's going to ruin something for anybody right now. You're good.
Tries to take this back, but I don't think there's any chance. Boston is going to finish that round out. It's a good round from Vinacity. Even against lower economy, they played that one well.
They did, and they keep, what did they keep, 4 players up there? That's big.
Yeah.
That's big. If they only lose Camdog, you know, I mean, Camdog can go into this next round with just a shield, which is what it's looking like. We've got a timeout here. What fantastic stuff we have seen so far out of these two teams. I mean... Anime Club, they're on top, and they're on top by 5 rounds. They are. Vinacity, I think, again, we've talked about it, crazier things have happened. But the amount of effort and the amount of just mental fortitude it's going to take for a team like Vinacity to overcome this is going to be tough. Because Anime Club, they just seem really, really dialed in, and they adapt very well.
Yeah, I mean, on that round, it was difficult. They didn't quite have the weapons they wanted to get into it, which is probably why they lost it so convincingly. But, you know, I think this might actually be a Vinacity tactical, because they realize now that they're going to come up against full ARs in this round, which historically in this game, or at least in this half, they haven't done quite so well against an equal loadout. So they need to really come up with a good strategy to defend this one, make sure that nothing is going to go Anime Club's way. If they do win this round, they can really take some economy out the hands of Anime Club and make sure that they keep up that gameplay. Actually, both teams have got one player that... Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, no, it was Vinacity that could buy up into that one. 6 feet is actually going to buy up a Guardian there. Nice of Mizello to give that one away to him, so he can save up for the next round. But it's now... all in the hands of Vinacity Esports. Is really the pressure is on them, because Anime Club fully bought into this round. They have 5 ARs and they can push forward all they like. They got the position on B main and in hookah there. They can push through, and Legend is already all the way up there. We know him for his aggressive plays. He's coming around. He's trying to find the first pick. Goes for the flick, but doesn't quite find it, so he's going to back up. Oh, Metin takes down Ty, and 6 feet takes down Dev there, and Legend can't find a single head. J Brown's going to take down Camdog. But it's not enough, really, over towards A, because the rest of the team is towards B. They're going to have to rotate if they can. They do take the teleporter, and now, I mean, what more can you do? Everybody is rotating through. One going for the flank, 2 going all the way towards CT there, but they do have the numbers advantage. They can just wait here. They see 1 on site, 1 over towards A short. The spike goes down from Smez there on 26 HP, but there's so many players close to him, and Legend is stuck in the corner. Mizello takes down Legend, and Smez is stuck here on 10 HP. The recon dart goes out. They know where he is. They spray him through the wall. J Brown, it's all down to you. Takes down 1 from short, but Metin is going to finish that round out with the flank.
Huge. Huge stuff right there. That is a big, big win for the defenders. They sniffed out the rotation, and they just, again, we talked about adaptability and being able to change on the fly. They did a great job there, and this may very well be the start of them getting back into this thing. They're looking pretty solid on money at this point. And Anime Club is going to have to take a round, right? They're going to have to take a step back for a round. So right now, if you're Vinacity, you want to carry that momentum as hard as you can into these next few rounds.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult now to hold on to this one. They know they have a few rounds in hand, so it doesn't matter too much. But it's definitely, you know, you watch those rounds count down and you're like, this isn't good. It's getting closer and closer towards our demise here. But Legend has brought out the knives and is going to go for a play round over towards B, it looks like. Oh, but Metin's going to take down Smez, who's just trying to get one pick onto the boombot, but it's not going to happen. Well, not onto the boombot, sorry. Oh, but Ty there with 3 shots is going to take down 6 feet, 3 to the chest. That's one way to do it. Legend pushing into Hookah here, and it's all slowed down once again, Thunder.
Yeah, it has. I think both of these teams at this point in the game know that, okay, let's get everybody using a little bit of utility before we make any hard pushes or make any, you know, difficult decisions that we may or may not have to make. I like the way that Anime Club is playing. I really do. I think that they're doing a fantastic job of mitigating damage, of making sure that they're not putting themselves in super, super compromising positions. I think that this is a very, very good team right now.
Yeah, they're doing great now. Vinacity, though, looking for their... Just waiting. Oh, and through... Oh, I don't know what he saw there, but he just sprayed through the wall and found Legend. And that's great for them, because now they can just hold on to this one. The knives are completely out of the hands, and they push forward, get 2 picks. J Brown takes down 1, but Boston is going to finish it off.
You said it. Big shots out of Boston there to finish it, and now we said it. That momentum shift, right? 2 rounds ago when Vinacity came back into this thing, it's now 10-7. The scoreline is much tighter. Money, I mean, kind of across the board. Metin's the only one that's got cash, right? So Vinacity's feeling pretty good. And Anime Club also all of a sudden feeling a little tight in the wallet.
Yeah, exactly. I mean... Also, I'll point out that Legend has got 5 kills in the last, what has it been, 7 rounds now? So, very much slowing down in this right. scenario and really not quite finding exactly what they want. Because it's I mean, they've gone from 2 kills a round to what is that, like 0.6 kills a round? Yeah. I mean, reality.
A complete shift, you know, a complete shift in the production out of that jet. And I think it speaks to how Vinacity is changing their gameplay throughout. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, but now the push comes through from Anime Club. They know they have to take this round in their own hands and grasp it. But they come through here. They use the Cosmic Divide to get some space, try and get the spike down, but they're taking a while to do it. Trying to just take their time and make sure nothing's happening. The gravity well, or well, the star has gone down. Probably going to be a gravity well. Oh, Camdog though with the showstopper comes through, and the Hunter's Fury as well. Onto Smez is going to take down those trays, but Legend is going to take down Camdog. The other Hunter's Fury is taken down J Brown right after the kill comes through onto Mizello. Metin is coming through on the flank, so if they don't make something happen quickly here, Anime Club, they're not going to find it, but they don't make anything happen. Dev Invert's going to be taken down by Boston, and it's all up to Legend. Let's see if he can get these kills in his hands. He doesn't know there's somebody flanking, and turning around the corner is probably going to be met here, but everybody's pushing in from every location. The shock dart comes through. The shock dart's done so much damage, and Metin, there we go, from behind, finally finds Legend.
Woo! Yep. Taking out Legend and keeping 3 players alive. This is the run that we talked about out of Vinacity, right? Now all of a sudden, Anime Club, they're hurting. They are just hurting on this map. They're only up by 2 rounds. Vinacity has got cash. They are just vibing. They have got everything. There's nothing going wrong right now for Vinacity. Look at this. Anime, it really, really has to be, you know, at this point, there's got to be some sort of shift to take this back away if you're Anime Club.
Yeah, absolutely. But in the way that Vinacity was kind of allowing Legend to get picks at the start of the round, you know, Legend now has to push forward onto sites to get those picks. It's nothing that, you know, he can do so easily this time, and they're just playing back and waiting and not letting him push forward and just get anything they want. So now, even as he pushes forward here, you can see they're just backing up and waiting for the rest of the team to push through. And now they can't find even a foothold over towards B here. Utility is being used to keep them out. They're not finding any picks, not even a single shot. Metin is down, low on health, but as J Brown comes through Hookah here, you can see nobody's showing their faces whatsoever. They know their positioning, they know where they are, they don't know where the rest of the players are. 6 feet is going to take J Brown there, peeks forward a little too far, and he's going to be caught out for it. And then comes the Cosmic Divide just to keep them away from the site. And they're just going to have to figure out exactly what they want to do here. One goes into the teleporter, try and fake out the rest of the team, but 2 of them I mean, Vinacity just aren't going anywhere. They're not going to be faked out by one person. They're just sitting there waiting. Oh, but here come the rest.
30 seconds left.
Oh, yes. I mean, well, the Cosmic Divide, I said that they can't be faked out if you can't even hear that people are going into the teleporter. That was the whole point of the Cosmic Divide. Didn't see that one coming. Mizello takes down Dev. Legend takes down Metin. But Mizello and Camdog are just going to take out those last two players. And now they've just taken this round completely in their hands once again. Mizello's going to run into Legend here. Takes out the gun right at the right time. But Legend finds the shot first. Oh, not going to be able to win this round, but might be able to get a couple picks for his troubles. Oh, looking for the last, but Boston is going to save 6 Feet's life just before Legend can turn around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, a decent pick there at the end for Legend, but man, this anime squad, when you are in that position, and I think that this is something that kind of, you know, across even all levels of Valorant, right? On a map like Bind, use the teleporters. And use them a lot. Like, you know, in some of these circumstances, you can use the teleporters 2 to 3 times per round, right? Why do you keep, when you lose a player there, why do you keep pushing B-Long? Why? Why do you not completely flip all the way around, take the teleporter, and then go back to B if you want? Take the teleporter, go to A, and then take the teleporter back to whatever you want to do. But do something to misdirect when it's clear that Vinacity has all of the momentum right now.
They have a plan and they're putting it in full effect. Dev is going to use the showstopper to get 1 pick, but 6 Feet is going to get the trade. Boston finding J Brown. Ty does get that trade out, but it's still 3v3, and the shock dart from 6 Feet is brilliantly calculated through the smoke, finds Ty, and now, even with the lockdown, to get this plant in place, they have to defend against 3 players. Don't know Camdog is coming from the flank either, so brilliant positioning from Vinacity might just win them this round as the Owl is sent out to find out where everybody is. Gonna find Smez, and Mizello's already taken down Legend on the other side of the site. Smez is found out, takes down Mizello, but I mean, doesn't know where to look. They could be coming from CT, they could all be coming from long. Turns around the corner, and 6 Feet is going to find it through the wall.
Unreal.
It's brilliant now from Vinacity because they brought it back to 10-all.
Kidding me. Kidding me. You're kidding me. I did not see this coming, not at all, not by a long shot. Fantastic stuff out of Vinacity. They took, when they were down 10-5, when they went 10-6, that was the big round for them. And I think after that is when they realized, okay, this momentum is going to be relatively easy to keep. Let's just play smart, right? Like, I mean, you can take a round. When you're down, you can take a round and then still be behind. But in that circumstance, they realized, no, we're going to take this win. And this may very well mean a big difference for us as we move forward. And now here we are, tied at 10. Unreal. Unreal.
Yep. They've completely learned how Legend plays and completely absorbed that whole momentum that Legend had. Just pushing through has made Legend completely, not useless, but, I mean, he's on, in this second half, on a few, like, I think it's 5 kills now in this second half.
Yeah.
And now it's just, I mean, they've taken this first pick down on an A. They're pushing through. Dev does take down Camdog as well. They do have a foothold in this round, and they might get the spike down now. But Boston is trying to find that first pick on the side of Vinacity and does take Legend down to such low health. Dev takes down Mizello. Boston takes down J Brown. It's up to 2 players now to retake this, but Legend coming back into his own is going to take down Boston, and it's all up to 1 player. Probably going to save this one.
It's a big round for Anime Club. They needed it. They needed it. Man, yeah, after that run of 5 rounds going the way of Vinacity, yeah, this is a big one for Anime Club. And now, moving forward, I want to see the graphic as we get in between this and the next round, because where Vinacity is at as far as money is going to kind of determine how they move forward in the next couple of rounds.
Yeah, they should have quite a bankroll in there, and obviously the maximum is 9,000. It's not much more than you would get from just winning 2 rounds, but they should definitely have enough to buy up into this next one at least. So, I mean, they've saved 1 weapon, so it doesn't really matter if... I mean, he's going to be on full economy. The rest of his team should be on full economy after this. They're all well above 6,000. Easily enough to buy up into this round and the next round, even if they lose this one. So, no matter what, they're feeling pretty decent coming into these last few rounds. But Anime Club, have found a little bit of saving grace in that round. They've come back into it. They know they can. If they really try hard, they can win these rounds and they can get back into this and finish out the game. Even if it's like I don't even know a metaphor that I could use to describe how difficult the struggle has been from them on this half. But now they head towards A. They're going to try and make what happened last round happen again. The Hunter's Fury comes out immediately after spotting Camdog, but Camdog's using the jump packs to get all the way around and actually misses all of those Hunter's Fury shots. Going to be taking down a little health, but it's not enough. Camdog immediately with the operator shot onto Legend was ready for that one to happen. They're going to have to back out now. Their top fragger is taken out. They have to move away. And here comes J Brown taken down by Boston. Vinacity Esports coming back into it. The neural theft is going to stop them from knowing exactly where they want to go. They know they're both over towards B here, and they can actually predict that Dev is going to take down Metin, but the rest of the team is rotating. Everybody is ready for this push now. 6 feet sat on site, might not look the correct direction, does look the right way for the first pick. No trade coming out, and actually going to take down Smez as well.
Wow. 6 feet. That was huge. Both of those crosshair placements, both of those kills were impressive. And that is just, I mean, tied at 11. Wow. This is super, super tight Valorant we've got going on today. This is some great stuff.
Oh no, don't buy up, Anime Club. I would not advise this. If you're watching this and you're seeing this scoreline, you're seeing the amount of economy both teams have, know that my official position on this is do not buy into this next round. It's panicking for a lot of teams to see that scoreline and be like, if we go into this next round, we're playing for overtime now. So they buy up into this. If they lose this round, you're not going to be able to buy up into the next one. You're not going to be able to do anything in this next round. So everything now hinges on this round for Anime Club. They have to find these picks. They have to push forward and get the spike down. They have to win the round. And it's so difficult when you're up against a team that you've lost so many rounds to in that half. Vinacity are playing it so passively. Mizello sees one, backs all the way out. And now Legend is going to have to push all the way through just to find one. And it's being watched by Condog. Doesn't quite find that first pick, unfortunately, but they know where they are now. The Cosmic Divide comes out to stop them, or to let them push through a little bit, but they're going to use it to rotate here. I mean, everything hinges on this for Anime Club, Thunder.
It sure does. It sure does. You know, and I think you made a great point about, oh, I don't know if Anime Club should have, bought up this round, but at the same time, if they don't this round, it's next round, right? One of these two rounds is do or die for them, so they choose for it to be this one. They're playing slow and methodical, which I like. And this attacking squad, I think they have a chance here. They do, but this is going to be the pivotal round of this matchup so far.
Down goes the spike, but the Hunter's Fury is available. Gets one pick onto Smez. Doesn't quite find the kill, but it's a great little bit of damage. Takes away the armor completely, makes it a one-shot with whatever weapon you're using. And now Legend is just looking for Mizello here. The shots are being traded, but Mizello is going to find Legend. That's the top fragger down. Once again, the first pick they've taken is that. J Brown coming in from bathrooms here, might try and find something, but the smoke is already out. Metin finds Dev, Smez finds Mizello, but Metin goes in for the trade. 4v2 now, 6 feet takes down J Brown. It's looking all but over. Ty turns around the corner and Metin finds him there. 12-11, and now Anime Club have no economy.
Yep, and look, you said it, going and buying that round, was it the right move? Probably not, but at the same time, they had to choose this round or that round to not have any weaponry. And now, look at this, that is just a very, very strange spattering of weapons for Anime Club, and Vinacity has got everything that they want. Everything
they're
that they want.
throwing weapons onto the ground. It's money down the top. Quite literally, they're just chucking them everywhere.
Yep. They've got the
environment.
Literally, I know, right? Reduce, reuse, recycle. Like, come on now.
Honestly, how dreadful Vinacity, but they're feeling confident coming into this round. They're going to play it just as defensively as usual. Legend still has that ultimate available. Didn't use it last round, interestingly, even though didn't have an AR. Didn't use it last round. Oh, and Camdog, there it is. There's the first pick, and that's a brilliant one, because not only does it take down your top fragger, it takes down the only person who had a one-shot kill on your team. The only person. Everyone else now has to win complete duels. They can't just take one shot and win the duel. They have to fully fight for their kills. They've only got Spectres, they've got Judges, they've got They've got what even was the other thing? Like, they had an Ares, so now they're running over towards B, and they're just trying to find anything. The spike is actually held up because of that recon dart, and Ty's already taken down 6 feet. That's great. They get in towards sight, and Ty's actually picked up a Phantom now. Still has full armor, trying just to keep them away there. The spike does eventually get on sight. Oh, but Mizello's taken down Ty. That's a brilliant pick to stop them from getting through. They're going to have to retake it through CT. It's going to be difficult. Out comes a teleport to try and get control of Hookah now, as Boston just tries to find that first pick. Metin coming through now with the Empress, coming out of Hookah. Nobody's quite watching it. Oh, and Mizello's taken down Smez on point. Oh, and the Killjoy's down, and that's it! That is everything! Vinacity Esports have closed it out, and they're going to send Anime Club completely out of the tournament. 13-11, as close as it gets.
Yep, it sure was. What an effort. What an effort out of Anime Club. They took an early lead and looked so good, but man, Vinacity, they found that perfect point to completely switch up the momentum of this thing, right? I mean, it was at that point that not only did they start getting round wins, but all of a sudden, Anime had no money left, and it was this perfect storm of horrible things for Anime Club and great things for Vinacity, and led to this 13-11 victory. What an effort. Massive win for them.
We'll call it the Vinacity Revolution. They stole the means of production, and they really made it work for them. They sent Anime Club down into the poverty line. They really did, and it was a brilliant way of doing it. I mean, right after the timeout, it seemed like they just immediately knew exactly what they were doing on that defense. They played it so defensively, stayed back, waited for everybody to push through, and as soon as they did, they could find that first pick, and it was usually Legend being their entry fragger, pushing through, couldn't quite find a pick, and once that's out of the way, you can kind of relax a little bit, take a breath, and just finish off the rest of the rounds. And they did so well to take that whole game back into their own hands.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Legend was absolutely popping off for a number of rounds there. And then when Vinacity figured it out, you know, a player like Legend, I think when you play that aggressively, a lot of times you can find yourself in a position of getting frustrated, and a player like that getting frustrated is going to turn from a ton of kills into not many, as opposed to kind of staying on an even keel, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we don't actually talk that much about how tilt comes into gameplay. And I don't mean tilt as in getting angry at your teammates or anything. I just mean tilt as in, you know, just people getting into your head. You know, you went 20 kills in the first 10 rounds, and then suddenly you can't find a single thing. I think in those last how many rounds happened after that? 24? No, sorry, not 24. 14. I can't speak anymore. 14 rounds happened after that, and they only managed to get up to 30 kills in that. So honestly, way less than 1 kill a round. And once your bastion of your team comes through and just can't find anything left, it affects the whole team mentally. And you're just, how are we going to get back into this game? You're fighting for rounds. You can't quite make the jump from 10 to 13. And in the end, they only found 1 in that last passage of play.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. And Vinacity when they took hold, that was it. It was all over from there. You know, what a comeback from being down 10-5. An absolutely stellar game out of that squad. And what a dub to move into the rest of this tournament.
Yeah, but unfortunately that is our last stellar game of today. Not because the games after this are going to be dreadful, it's because that's our last game. We're going to be heading off. That is going to be it for today. We'll see you tomorrow. But for now, it's going to be goodbye from us. I've been Twiggy. This has been Thunder. And, well, I mean, we'll see you again. We'll see you tomorrow. I think, we both have games on tomorrow. So we will see you then. Don't go anywhere because actually go anywhere. Go to sleep and then we'll see you again. But you know, don't go anywhere in the figurative sense because it's going to be super exciting. We're seeing the best teams come out tomorrow and win this one.
You said it. What a party it's going to be tomorrow. We're going to see who takes home the ultimate prize package on this tournament, right? There's $750 worth of prizes and cash up for grabs. It is huge, huge, and tomorrow is going to be a massive day. Thank you all for joining us. Twiggy, man, it has been a blast. Our production staff just on this cast is all over the place. London, Brazil, and California. This has been a pleasure for me. And so thank you for making it just an awesome time today. Can't wait for more tomorrow.
Absolutely. See you guys.